Okay, so in Eurasia right now, we're reading the Bhagavad Gita. It is a famously complex work of literature that works to explain the meaning of life in some crazy dimension, and I'm supposed to decipher what the meaning of life is through the lens of this book and various other books. I don't know if Hanover knows this, but I'm 19. I don't know anything about the world, and why are they expecting me all of a sudden to know what humanity is? Why we're here? What is happiness? What are ethics? I mean, these are insanely complex and unanswerable questions. They're asking me to solve something that doesn't have a solution. What is... it's absolutely infuriating. And you know what? I grew up, I was trained, brainwashed rather, to think that something has a right or a wrong answer. I should have answered A, but I answered C. They teach you that something is either right or it is wrong. We don't learn about a middle ground when we're younger, which is also the same reason why, we're brainwashed out of our creativity. You can't be creative if you're afraid of being wrong. That just hinders it, but that's a different rant. Why do they do this? This is ridiculous. I mean, they train me to think one way. They train me to be a certain type of person, a certain type of student. And then they expect something totally different. I can't just turn around. My brain is already hardwired to think, oh, well, you're either right or you're wrong. There's no in between. But now the questions that they pose are all in between. There is no right and there's no wrong answer. I mean, there might be, but humanity hasn't figured it out yet, so who am I to say? And who is Dr. Buckman to say? That's the same reason why politics are so confusing. Because we're taught that there is a right way and a wrong way to do something. That things are either black or they are white. That is not the case in politics, which is why nothing ever seems to get done, which is why we don't actually have solutions to anything. We don't think the right way, but it's not our faults. It's not our faults. It's not our fault. We want to. Which is why we come to college, which is why they ask us the questions on what is humanity and how do you become happy. We want to know, but we're not taking the right steps, and I hate complaining about things that I don't have an answer to. But this is a problem. Was that coherent at all? Oh, this is ridiculous. How the hell do I know what Krishna meant when he told Aratamaratama about his dharma? How am I supposed to I don't know the meaning of life. That's what it comes down to. And why do they expect me to know? It's so frustrating. I'm sorry. If you're still watching this by this point, I'm sorry. I just wasted a couple minutes of your life, which you should be devoting to figuring out the meaning of life, says the Hanover curriculum. This is ridiculous. It's stupid. Alrighty, sorry about that. I just thought you ought to know why it's... What time is it? Why it's 6 o'clock and I've been doing this for 3 hours and I still don't know what's going on. My cognitive abilities right now are like Davy Jones' locker in that one Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It's just this big empty space of nothing, of sand and useless crabs that are just confusing. Well, I shall leave you to your thoughts and continue mine.